Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sierra. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning. I really do appreciate it. On today, it is gloomy. It is a gloomy day in Philly. So I am not having the most energy. I am feeling a little depleted, but I'm going to thug it out. I'm going to push through. And like I said in my last video, I'm going to be accountable for any and everything that I am doing. And I am going to show up and show out. If y'all see me looking at my mic, it's because my video before last that I recorded that I did not upload, the mic went out, so the sound completely went out, and I just want to make sure this go around that my sound does not go out. So today, y'all, I really want to talk about not just creating the life that I love, but really being detailed about what that looks like. I know a lot of the times we all be like, I'm tired of this job. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of my boss. I'm tired of these damn people. I don't make enough money. My car is breaking down. My credit score is so low. I feel like the people around me are not on my level no more. And I feel like we get into a place of just complaining and being rather than making the changes that we need to make. And I think part of it is because we talk about what we don't want and not about what we do want. And then if we do know what we want, like for me, for instance, like I want a job where I am getting paid $20,000 more. And it's like, yeah, I want the job, but have I written it down? Have I tried to figure out how can I get there? What skills do I need to have? What industry do I need to be in? What level of education do I have to get that amount of money? So I really am challenging even myself because I haven't done it yet. And part of me creating this video is so that, again, I am holding myself accountable. So let's do less complaining and less saying of what we don't want and knowing what it is that we do want. And I am going to challenge myself this week, probably not tonight, but definitely this week, to write out all of the things that I want. And to kind of just, like I said, I want to make $20,000 more. I know I want that for a fact. I want to monetize on TikTok and YouTube. That is a priority for me, which is part of the reason why I am going to continue to show up for myself. Monetizing on those platforms is going to help me create the wealth that I want. It'll also get me out of feeling like that I have to work a 9 to 5. I can start my entrepreneurial journey with financial consulting. I also want to figure out what the financial consulting look like for me because honestly, my expertise is really budgeting and credit. So me really planning and figuring out, okay, how am I going to show up? How can I help? What is it that I need to do? I also want to kind of reference like vision boards. If you all created a vision board for 2026, yes, we vision it, we see it, but sometimes we just do not write it out. So I am going to challenge y'all to write the things. Write the things out and start checking stuff off the list. Write the things out and even write out more details of those things. So for me, I want a new job. I want $20,000 more. What are the steps that I need to take? And I do know part of the step that I need to take is number one, I need to be redoing my resume. I need to be updating my resume, figuring out like what skills is needed. Do I need to take some type of training? Get some type of certification? Do I need to like get better and more proficient with Excel because yes, I use Excel, but I don't use it as intricate as a lot of the jobs that I might be looking into getting. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it's the time that we really need to be shifting our mindset, especially because we're in March. And for real, I feel like the new year is now. The new year is when the trees are starting to grow back, when the flowers are beginning to bloom. Right now, it's just all about renewal. So, right now, we need to be renewing our mind, renewing our energy, and renewing our goals because what we wanted even 2 months ago may not be what we want right now. I feel like we are pressured in January to always have things figured out and sorted out, and we need to be making these steps and these goals, and we really have to sometimes step back and look at the reality of it all. Like, no, January was really a time of rest. So right now it's kind of like Listen, you're not behind, you're actually ahead of the game. So make sure that you are putting yourself first and doing all of the things, okay? I also want to keep in mind that we don't have to make huge steps. Like, for instance, the gym. We all want to be in the gym consistently, and thankfully it has almost been a year since I've been in the gym consistently. So I'm so excited and happy about that, but I do want to be going to the gym more. I know I make it to the gym 3 days a week, but I would like to do four. I would like to do more just strength training in regards to like my abs and cardio and all of the things. But part of that is maybe staying in the gym 10 minutes longer to do a little bit of cardio, or maybe it is me signing up for some type of Pilates class or solid core twice a month. So it's like sometimes we don't have to make these big drastic changes. Right now with my finances, I'm like, oh my gosh, my utilization on my credit cards are so high right now. I'm not going to get approved for any other credit cards, not to have put myself in more debt, but to allow my utilization percentage to lower because I have a new line of credit. Like those small little things will eventually help you. So I want you, when you do decide to make those goals and do the things for yourself, sometimes if you make very small steps, it will lead to a really like a bigger change ultimately. Me showing up on here daily is ultimately going to become a bigger change for me because at some point I am going to monetize. At some point I am going to get the subscribers. At some point this is going to be like a walk in the park. At some point it's going to be part of my routine because if I'm putting this camera up every day to film, to do minor edits, to talk to y'all, to find do scripts and bullet points and have notes, then I know I can show up and do this a few times a week and have it a little bit more cute and precise. I do think that it's really important that we call a thing, we name it. And what I mean by that is we have so many thoughts come into our minds on a daily basis. We see something on social media, immediately we feel like we need it or want it or desire it. And I feel like, if we become honest and forward with what it is that we want, we will be better off. Um, Sometimes we get stagnant in life and what it is that we're doing because we are unsure, because we do not trust ourselves, because we don't have the plan, because we just say, shit, I want a job where I get paid X amount of dollars and we ain't did a lick of nothing. We ain't did now one resume rewrite. We ain't looked up a damn job. We haven't looked up any industry. We haven't done anything. We haven't went back to school. We ain't did nothing. All this time that went by and I could have did a little bit of razzle dazzle over time and we ain't did a lick of nothing. So it's like at this point we have to decide to choose to make action and take action, and not that action just being a thought, but actually writing it down and planning and then doing. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I got it all together because I don't. A lot of the times my mind is always scattered. A lot of the times I feel like I'm being pulled in so many areas of my life. Sometimes I don't have the capacity. But what I will say is it's time. It's time for me to decide to choose me. It's time for me to really grasp and make the life that is loving and pleasing and desirable to me. Um, like I've said in my previous videos, um, one of the things that I lack and that I am afraid of is being seen. And part of me not doing all the things that I say I want to do is because I don't want to be seen. It's easy to pick to play the back. But at this point, I have to decide, like Sierra, if you want the life that make you happy, is you have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations. And sometimes you might lack a little bit of sleep. I'm not saying, be up all night figuring it out and writing it out, but staying up an additional 30 minutes will help you get to where it is that you're trying to get to if you are occupying your time wisely. um and just making sure that you're just doing the things. Honestly, I don't really have too much to say in regards to how it looked, but time is the only thing that we do not get back. And at 35, and I'll be 36 in 6 months, I have not considered that the time is going to go by anyway. And if the time is going to go by anyway, I need to make sure that I am doing my due diligence and occupying my time in a way that makes my life better. You know what I'm saying? Do I enjoy a nice cocktail and going out? Yeah. Will I continue to do that? Yes. However, I have to make sure that certain things in my life is done first before I get a chance to enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Like I love y'all. I love me a nice brunch, bottomless mimosas, get home by 6 and be in the bed sleep because you feeling yourself. I love a good day party. I love a good trip. I love a good being with my homegirls in the summertime twerking on top of cars. Like I love that. But I do also understand that those are only moments in time that feel good for a very glimpse of my life. I want my life to always feel good. I want it to feel good when I wake up on a random Tuesday morning and I be like, damn, I can actually wake up and go to the gym and take my time in the gym and then leave the gym and let me go and sit in a cafe and do an hour of work while I enjoy a good latte with some sourdough bread and avocado and eggs and all of the things, and then I leave there and I go home and I shower, and when I look up it's 11 o'clock, and all right, what do I do next? Do I want to work at home, or do I want to find me a nice space to work at, whether it be a library or a cafe or a restaurant, or sit outside my house on my porch and listen to the birds chirp and do my work? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, do the simple things in life and know that my bills is paid, and know that I'm not in debt, and know that I'm helping people, and know that I am just happy and I'm living a life that I'm supposed to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things are just important to me. And I want to be able to really live a carefree life. And I want to be able to also travel and just to experience different cultures and be like, I'm a be in Tokyo for a month, me and my son, and we're going to do XYZ while we're there, and I'm still able to make money and do the things and make sure my bills at home is paid. You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to come and go as I please. I'm not saying I need to be a millionaire, but I do want to be comfortable. I want to make a comfortable earning living. I want to be able to drive a nice car. I want to be able to decorate my home and make it feel beautiful. I want to be able to do a lot of those things. So, like I said, because now I'm just rambling, I'm going to make sure that I make my list. And I'm going to make sure that within that list, I'm going to make a micro list of those things so that I can obtain all of my desires. Because I'm going to do it. And I need y'all to do it too. And I'm going to challenge y'all to do it. Make sure, whether it's today, tomorrow, or sometime this week, just make sure before the end of this week ends that you are prioritizing what it is that you want. That you are writing it down, making a list, and checking it twice. And really begin to plan the life that you want. That is really all that I have for today, y'all. I am going to again be posting daily because I am going to change my life within the next 6 months. I'm going to be coming on YouTube every day for 30 days straight, getting out this content, using this as a accountability partner. Y'all hold me accountable in them comments, and also please keep showing up for me, showing up for yourself, and doing all the things. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you. Bye.